Hey, welcome. So I recently shot a video on my Canon M50 Mark II here in 4K at around 24 frames per second. I shot it knowing that this camera isn't the best for shooting 4K. I knew that even before I bought it from the reviews that I'd seen online. But I wanted to see like what the footage looked like. How good did the 4K look that came out of this camera? And I wanted to show you what it looked like so that, if you were looking into buying an M50 or an M50 Mark II, that you would know beforehand kind of what the 4K would look like. I also wanted to see how well my computer could handle it. And I was kind of pleasantly surprised. The playback was kind of skippy, especially when I would first hit play. It would be kind of like really jumpy, and then it got smoother after like the first part of a second or so, it seemed. But it was kind of jumpy in the playback. It seemed to edit it fine. As far as when I went to go process it after editing it, the video was around a little over 3.5 minutes, and I think it took a little less than 10 minutes for my computer to process it. Not bad considering it's a small laptop with no discrete video card. And then I think the longest waiting time of that process for like waiting on things to work was like uploading the video to YouTube. That took, I think, over a couple hours. So that took a while, but it didn't seem to be too bad, and it's something I could do, but I don't think at this current time I'm going to be regularly like recording and uploading my videos in 4K. 1080p seems to work fine, my camera can handle it fine, my computer can handle it fine, and my internet I think can handle it fine. If I were to upgrade enough of my stuff in the future to like where I had a camera that didn't have the major limitations when recording in 4K, and a computer that can handle it without the skippy playback, and internet that uploaded it fairly fast, then perhaps I'd look into 4K. But currently 1080p seems to work. I don't even have like a 4K monitor or TV, so it makes sense for me to continue to record, edit, and upload in 1080p for most of the time now. That being said, I'm glad I went through with the experiment and found out. I think if you were dead set on recording 4K with this camera, you could do it. Especially if you if you're sitting in front of the camera in one place and you set like the manual focus so you don't have the focus hunting. That was one of the things I noticed, where it seemed like it wasn't always quite sure as far as, or it wasn't always where I wanted it to be on the focus. But if you had it set to manual focus and had it sit right where you wanted it to be, then the wandering focus probably wouldn't be much of an issue to you, if at all. And I think you could make do with this camera in 4K if you were dead set on doing so. But for my current setup and the way that I film, I think that 1080p works for me for now. Well, thanks for watching, and remember to like if you feel like it, and comment if you feel like it, and bye.